Ladies, gentlemen, folks in general aggregate, brought to you by the Shame Boy. It's the Pat Ware Show. Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're having a phenomenal Friday. Wait, no, Thursday. Fuck! God damn. I'm gonna walk to the sea. Ooh, a Dropkick Murphys concert somewhere soon. Maybe nowhere near me. Definitely can't afford that. Oh well. Welcome in, everybody. How y'all doing? Having a good day? I'm having an okay day. Oh, and then I went to do a bunch of chores, and then I got halfway through my chores, and I was like, oh right, I forgot to turn the washing machine on last time. Turn on the dishwasher. Now I can't do all of this shit because the dishwasher's gotta run. That type of thing. Oh, you cannot kill the Shame Boy. You simply have to hug the Shame Boy. Listen. If you didn't catch Lita's stream of Tender Loving Care, that's an all-timer VOD. That's an experience. It's like being psychosexually sandblasted for 6 or so hours. And they only ever increase the rate of sandblasting. It's wild. And we all learned about the Shame Boy that now lives permanently in all of our lexicons. But yeah, did a big task. Hey, listen, if you ever audit your fridge and freezer, the main thing I need to make sure you understand is that you should always do the entire thing every time, right? Like, if you're gonna audit it, you need to take every single object out and look at it. Otherwise, you're gonna keep forgetting things. And then when you finally do a full audit, you'll find like a stack of cream cheeses in the bottom shelf in the corner that you don't think about because you're almost 6.5 feet tall. And if you have to like bend over and reach all the way, the object might as well not exist. And you'll look at it and go, oh, these went bad in 2022. So, because you can't trust anyone else to audit it. It's only you. If you don't throw it away, no one's going to throw it away. So, just always make sure when you audit your stuff to audit 100% of it, or that kind of thing's gonna happen. You're gonna find a stack of cream cheeses that have been in there since 2022. I'm not sure how those have been in there since 2022. We had a fucking hurricane and threw out almost everything we had, but somehow this stack of cream cheeses persisted. I'm baffled. I'm truly baffled. Like when Selene hit, we did it, or Helen, when Helen hit, was it Helen or was it Selene? I don't remember the name of the hurricane anymore. When it hit, we did, we had power, no power for like a week. Lost almost everything we had in our fridge and freezer. Got some kind of reimbursement for it. So yeah, I genuinely don't understand how we had a stack of cream cheese from 2022. I was sure that fridge had been emptied out. Maybe it had just kind of gotten caught up in like the pile of stuff that was deemed to have somehow survived. I don't know how it could have possibly happened. Game Award nominations dropped. Did I talk about the Game Award nominations last time? The main thing I have to say is that Look Outside got fucking snubbed. I think I probably said that last time, but I'm going to say it again. Look Outside didn't get nominated for a single category in the 2025 Jeff Keighley Game Awards. So, that's a crazy snub. That's a colossal fucking snub. And I assure you, December 11th, when Lita and I, and maybe others, stream a reaction to the Game Awards, I will assuredly remind everyone repeatedly when we hit a category that Look Outside absolutely should have been in. So, you wait till people stop talking about the Game Award. Hey, as soon as the 11th hits and we get past it, I mean, honestly, the reason we do the real reason to watch the stream is just for the trailer reveals, right? The awards themselves barely matter. There'll be like one or two, honestly, aside from getting mad when something doesn't get nominated, I barely feel an emotion toward the awards, except for laughing at like fucking, they've got the best content creator, and it really feels like they are pulling a VTuber out at random to put in there. Because, like, I love Sakura Miko, obviously. Sakura Miko, the most elite baby of all. I'm not sure why she particularly gets Content Creator of the Year nom. It really just seems like it has to be a random grab. But, the trailer's gonna be good. there's usually like a really good music performance, like a couple really, really good music performances. And honestly, it is a highlight of my year to see the look on Jeff's face when he gets to introduce Kojima and how he's definitely about to splort his jorts. He also has that relationship with Joseph Fares that's been developing, which is different because that feels more like Fares was reaching up to him to impress Keighley, but has now realized he's risen above Keighley, and the dynamic is interesting there. Though Splitfish got some awards I'm not sure it deserved, but anyway. Don't think I had anything else. I see. Oh, something went wrong. They couldn't find that clip. Good job, Bisho. You fucked it. All right, let's hit the buttons. Let's do the things that you hate. Hi, Madai. You really just missed me yelling. I didn't say anything funny. I talked about the Game Awards. I got mad about Look Outside, and I did talk about my fridge audit, which you also already heard about. Meanwhile, Bisho, whatever Bisho did was a failure. We will now celebrate Madai's arrival with pain. Doing a quicker doles today. We're just gonna hit Scrandle, Food Guesser, and the 151 Poké and get right into idle time because those tend to run long. So let's take a look. What do we got here? Battered Haddock and Chips versus Shepherd's Pie and Amstel. You know that pie don't actually look too bad. That's okay. We have an interesting reputation here, where you can clearly see the gravy in the pie, but the gravy's not completely covering the top of the pie. However, whenever I see this included in a hospitality ticket shit, I get mad. Because that's not Scran, right? Is that Scran, or did you, like, stay the night? But this is a really nice piece of fried haddock. However, it's got mushy peas. There's the rub. That is reusable, and that's also reusable. These are both from the Tottenham Hotspurs. Interesting. This one's tough because it's a really good piece of haddock, but you have to confront the peas, right? And frankly, not a bad looking piece of shepherd's pie. But also, I don't think they're serving this where you go and eat it at the stadium. You're there like a table and shit. I'm going with the haddock. I'm clicking the haddock. You can eat that at the thing. You can grab that. It's weird because it looks like they've squeezed out droplets of the mash. Top of the side. You're right. They piped it. They like piped the mash out. Once I gotta open. Switch my phone. Okay. Oh no. Unsolicited but really girthy one. But very pink. Unpleasant to see. I remember this one. And like the fractal spiral shape of the sauce. This looks bad, but in a way that might not actually be a bad bite. Like that at least does look cooked. Okay, that one looks cooked. This one, I'm not sure if they cooked it. It's so pink. It's the same color as this man's hand. This is not a hot dog. This is a penis. This is his penis. He's hiding to you. That's his penis. He's making you look at his penis. 35 to 22, 22. Okay, so first I was appalled, but then I thought about what it was. That's looks like a potato. I think that's a potato kind of cut up with chicken curry in there. Ooh. Now that sounded pretty good. And over here, about 15 fries for $4.52. You can get yourself about 15 fries for $4.52. That's not. It should have been. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, cake mix? Okay. Chicken schnitzel burger versus the cum bread with 5 pints. It's really more like 5 pints with 5 cum breads, right? At that point? Which one was in a valid vote? The one that had the fucking oatcakes or the one that had the fries win? Oh, cake mix. Diabolical. It's chicken schnitzel burger. 18 to 40. But the cum bread doesn't win. Alright, okay. Now we gotta fight. We got the Burundi-style beef chapati with plantain versus a doner kebab. I remember voting for the Burundi against something and not winning when I really thought it should have. Or was it that I saw the plantain and got excited? I think I saw the plantain and got excited. These are both good. Nicest kebab for their people. It's a good point. Oh, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to meta it and remember how the beef chapati did. I think it did okay. I did get excited about the plantains. That looks like really good. Big old plantain crunch. Oh, But this does look very good. 65 to 36. Oh, that's bad score. That's not right. Prime versus the Pint of Stella. What is this, Scrandle? What are you doing to me today? What the fuck? What the? Oh, not the free oysters! Right, plus it is yummer. Yeah. Doner kebab DC for 17 is crazy. And this is crazy. You can either have death, you can die for free. Now, when they say free oysters, okay, hold on. I have to contemplate this. Do you get a free oyster if you ask for walking in? Or do they just keep handing you oysters if you ask for them? Are they just going to keep on, here's an oyster, here's an oyster? Are they going to whisper it to you, call you a sweet boy when you keep eating the warm oysters? But this is... It looks like they dropped it from such a height. It must have mass to it, right? That's the guy that says, not me, I'd Minecraft myself, but it's okay for you, Scrandler. You see his little feetsy down there? No, this looks like it's got some serious mass to it because it was dropped from such a height that it broke the bun in half. Don't think about it, $17 for a doner kebab. I don't want to pick either of these. I feel like I'm up against the wall. I feel like a gun's to my head. It can't be the free oysters, right? But it can't be this hot dog. Oh, okay. Oh, it was 23 to 15. It was the oysters. Oh, sausage in receptacle! Sausage in receptacle! Sausage in receptacle! I'm so happy. Hold on while I add this. Yeah, you fucked it, Cos. Okay, we got sausage in receptacle, our favorite, versus churros with chocolate dip. Oh. But it's from England, so, But I don't think this has any shot of winning. 50 to 85, that's higher, and that's super high. Oh, fucking love sausage in receptacle. Recipient, that's right, recipient. Sausage and recipient, even better. Okay, this is a really bad picture of this. I actually, from what I can see of this doesn't look bad. The black bun is always anxiety-inducing, but I can get with it. However, this is 5 hot sugar donuts. Well, it's 5 sugar donuts. I hope they're hot. Hold on. No, I can't pull up just the image here. I can't right-click the image in this screen. Sugar donuts fuck so hard, though, if they're a good hot set of sugar donuts. 62 to 36. Yeah, that's a bad picture is the thing. That burger has no chance. Oh, we got slop versus slop at the end here. Those prices donuts, yeah. Though I don't think they don't look at prices as much these days, but this is a slop off. Oh God, this is the worst the peas I've ever looked. Look at how the curry sauce just sits on the pea. There's a border. There is no permeation. What is chemically occurring here? 86 to 63? What the fuck is wrong with you? Everything scored way too high there. Let me get over here. Can I get over here? Okay. What'd I get wrong? This is crazy. This is insanity. That potato don't look too bad. We're gonna zoom in on that too. That don't look that bad. Like once you acknowledge it is a curry sauce with fucking chopped up chicken in there, that ain't that bad. I did not deserve that score, especially up against fucking... Hold on. Okay, hold on. Another hold on. Okay. Let's say cafeteria meal, but edible. That's fine. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. When I said 14 fries, I was overestimating it. That was more fries than there were there. I thought I was being funny. I thought I was doing jokes comedy. Did I say 15? You said 14? What? I don't remember the things I said. I just know I didn't say 13, which is the real answer. You accepted me with the 14 fries. The point is it's 13, which is an unlucky number. 13. Here's 13 fries. And how much they charge for 13 fries? £4.52 for 13 fries. In a fucking... What are these? Fucking industry trays. Fuck. Okay. That don't look too bad. Now that I got the real picture of that burger, that don't look too bad. They look pretty good, actually. That should definitely have a higher score than it does, but they took such an ass picture, and it's framed bad. Can we do the math for the per fry figure? I will be depressed, and also it's bad content. We're going on to some good content. I break you down so I can build you up. I break you down so I can build you up. We got Lobster Thermidor versus Fry Bread. Self-centered, audacious, determined, friendly, outspoken. And that is clearly a duck. What do they got to say about fry bread? Deliciously indulgent type of flatbread. Deep fried to achieve a crispy texture and soft texture. Can be served savory or sweet, often topped with ingredients like taco fillings, honey, or powdered sugar. Be advised that when they say taco fillings in this instance, they very much do mean American taco fillings. So pretty much just very greasy beef, which I'm up for. Let's be real. And then lobster thermidor. Cooking lobster meat in a creamy mixture of yolks, white wine, brandy, and seasonings. The mixture is then poured over the lobster shells and topped with a generous amount of cheese. Finally, the dish is baked until the cheese is bubbly and golden brown. There is literally no way that fry bread is going to beat lobster thermidor. What are we doing here? As a society, as a global society, what are we doing? What is this? What is happening? That fry bread was 84. To the lobster thermidor's 82. I'm not even sure if this. I don't know who the food guesser audience is. I know who the Scrandal audience is, right? So if I was in front of the Scrandal audience, I would assume the fry bread, because I know those are hogs. You only tried lobster once, you didn't really like it. It's because you gotta understand. The lobster thermidor is not just lobster. It's lobster and then a bunch of stuff that actually has flavors in it. Lobster is one of those, it's kind of like a tofu deal. In the ones I've had, I'm sure there's like preparations and types of lobster that are better than the ones I've had. I've had like fucking your Red Lobster mass market style stuff. It picks up flavors good. It has a good texture. It's cooked well. And the thermidor with that fucking all that stuff and the cheese and everything else going on there. That's what I would go for every time. Now over here, okay, let's get back on track. I can't believe fry bread won over a lobster thermidor because we're not just talking lobster, right? We are talking lobster thermidor. They said it right there. Egg yolks, cheese. Lord. All right, we got the Balkan Breeches back already versus Eggs Benedict. They have nothing to say about Eggs Benedict. It's commonly enjoyed as brunch or breakfast and renowned for having flavors and presentation. But yeah, it's egg muffin with some kind of meat, often Canadian bacon, and then the Holiday sauce. Yeah, it's gonna, for sure. 80 to 30. For sure. Bakwa versus Polokolo. I definitely spelled I definitely said Bakwa wrong now to see this China. You know it's gonna be a Benedict. When I had first heard of Eggs Benedict, I once tried to order it at like a diner because it's like, oh, what kind of egg do you want? And it was just, they didn't have any restriction. I just said Benedict without really understanding what it was. And I was very heavily shamed by my family for no good reason for not knowing what Eggs Benedict was. And daring to order it. I I bet that set me back in terms of experimenting with food for a while, now that I think about it. I remember it was one of the most embarrassing experiences of my life at that age. But, all right, we got the bakwa. This dish involves marinating thin slices of pork in a mixture of soy sauce, sugar, honey, and spices. The marinated meat is then dried and grilled until it achieves a sweet and savory flavor, with a slightly charred, caramelized surface. The final product is a chewy, flavorful snack often enjoyed during festive occasions or as a convenient treat. I think I have COVID. Just some delicious pieces of grilled up pork. Incredible. What's up, Bistro? You missed you missed some travesty, honestly. You missed some travesty. And then the folcolel, a delicate pastry made with brochio cheese, sugar, and eggs. The mixture is shaped into small rounds or ovals placed on chestnut leaves, then baked until lightly golden, characterized by its soft texture and subtle sweetness, traditionally enjoyed as a dessert with the chestnut leaves, imparting a nuanced aroma and earthly flavor to the finished treat. That sounds very good, even if that is just leaves. But no, it's got to be the pork, right? Yeah, man, 86 to 80. Though that pastry sound really good. But I knew what was going to win. Okay, we got the Colcanon versus... Okay, give me a second. Mondaguito alla Italiana. Colcanon. Mashed potatoes with sauteed cabbage. Listen, it doesn't sound like a lot. That doesn't sound that contemplated, but that's good. It's got a good amount of butter in there, good creamy. And over here, this dish involves cleaning and boiling beef tripe until tender, sauteed onions, garlic, and bell peppers and olive oil, mix in diced tomatoes. Tomato paste and season with salt, pepper, and oregano. Add the tripe and some beef broth. Then simmer until the flavors meld. Toss in cooked potatoes and peas. Cook until heated through and garnish with Parmesan sauce before serving. And down here, it does say chili sauce optional. That's not optional to me. So, okay, as I said, that Colcanon's really good. Colcanon's really good. But that's going to win. Really? What's going on here? To that extent? What's going on here? We used to live in a society. Sandwich de miga versus Ajo Blanco. Why'd the Colcanon win that? It's like, hey, I like it a lot. It's just mashed potatoes and cabbage, folks. That's the second time Plate Off has, really attacked us. This dish uses crustless white bread, typically sliced thin. Layers include ham, cheese, and a spread like butter and mayonnaise. You can add... So this is a sandwich. That's extremely just a sandwich. There's nothing throwing me... Oh, okay, the sandwich is stacked, pressed, and cut into triangles and squares. So now we got a little preparation for it to not just sort of be a sandwich. And then the Ajo Blanco, which looks really good. Soak blanched almonds and stale bread in water. Blend them with garlic oil and a splash of vinegar until smooth. Add water gradually to achieve desired consistency. Season with salt. Chill in the fridge. Serve cold. Garnishing with grapes or melon chunks. Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Okay, so what I'm starting to figure out here is that the people who vote on Plate Off really don't like their food to be too complicated or foreign. Or something. Because they're like, oh, the sandwich, yummy, beep. I'm getting mad. I'm getting madder at this than Scrandal. Somehow. Nilagang Saging versus Tumpeng. This dish involves boiling ripe plantains until tender. Start by peeling and slicing the plantains. Place them in a pot, cover with water. Bisho versus Freya. Cover with water, add a pinch of salt. Boil until over medium heat until the plantains are soft. Typically takes 15 to 20 minutes. Once cooked, drain the water, serve the plantains warm. So it's also very, very simple because it does seem like, hey, salt some plantains a little and boil them. And then over here, the production. This dish begins with steaming yellow rice molded into a cone shape. Surround the cone with various side dishes like fried chicken, tempeh, boiled eggs, and vegetables on a large platter. Additional garnishes like sambal and fried shallots are added for flavor. Carefully arrange everything to create a visually appealing and balanced presentation, highlighting the cone-shaped rice as the centerpiece. Serve and enjoy. You know, I think actually that we have to all agree that whenever we're writing about cooking recipes, that we should omit the part where you say to serve it. I think we can figure that out, right? We can figure it out, the serve and enjoy part. Like, obviously, yes. Eat the food. Last step, eat food. Oh! Well, shucky jeez. Can you imagine eating the food? What if you didn't serve it? What if you just cooked it and left it in the kitchen, and it was like a surprise to anyone who wandered in? See, okay, so now I'm getting hot thinking about the plate off people, that they're gonna see this and be like, oh, all that commotion. No, I don't get these people. I can't pick them out. I can't guess them anymore. Like, they're probably right, but Husband throwing his cooked food on the floor. That's called cooking simulator style. All right, we got carne de sol and kati roll. Maybe Katie roll, probably kati roll. Carne. The plantains or the fucking construction. I thought that the food guesser crowd would have picked the plantains over the construction because they also picked the Kolkanon over the whatever it was up against. I can't even remember what they beat anymore. Like, I'm losing with these guys. I'm trying to win the game. I'm not picking my own preference. I'm trying to win a game here. And failing. This dish features sun-dried salted beef, which is typically prepared by marinating the meat with coarse salt and allowing it to cure under the sun. Once dried, the beef is rehydrated and traditionally cooked by grilling or frying, often served with accompaniments such as rice, beans, cassava, or fried onions, offering a savory, slightly salty taste and a tender yet slightly chewy texture. And the kati, I don't know why I clicked. Flavorful filling of spiced meat or vegetables, typically sauteed with onions and peppers. A flatbread, often paratha or roti, is cooked until golden. The filling is then placed in the flatbread, optionally topped with chutneys, fresh herbs, and onions. Finally, it's wrapped up tightly around the filling, creating the wrap. I'm with you, Madai. I have had carne de sol. Extremely good. Yummy, delicious. I'm betting that the food that plate off's gonna go with this. Yeah, because it's not because they're gonna see pieces of beef and get scared. But I'm with you. On the meat time. Gopchang Jeonggol versus Nilasing Nahipan. Now that I didn't say right at all. This I think I did. I've been wanting both watch a lot of these. The Gopchang Jeonggol. This dish is hearty and spicy hot pot featuring beef tripe as the main ingredient. It is cooked with a variety of vegetables such as mushrooms, onions, and cabbage, seasoned with soy sauce, garlic, and gochujang. Often enjoyed communally, it offers a rich, savory flavor and a perfect blend of chewy tripe with tender, flavorful vegetables in a warming broth. That does sound real fucking good right now. And over here, this dish features shrimp marinated in a mixture of alcohol and spices, highlighting a sweet and savory taste. The marination process imparts a unique depth of flavor, and the shrimp are typically coated in cornstarch before being deep fried to achieve a crispy texture. Often served as an appetizer or a side, this dish is complemented by a dipping sauce, enhancing its delightful and flavorful and distinct culinary experience. That's tough. I think my heart is pulling me toward the soup. Shrimps is bugs. Yeah, shrimps is yummy bugs. You know, they call shrimps the fruit of the sea. As I was saying, shrimp is fruit of the sea. I can't guess what food guesser is going to go for, so I have to go with my own gut on this. And my own gut is saying this the soup time. Soup time? No! Close. Kubdari versus Bob. Kubdari. This dish is made by preparing a dough from flour, yeast, salt, and water. It is then kneaded and left to rise. Meanwhile, the filling is made with mincemeat, onions, garlic, and various spices. The dough is mixed into portions and rolled into flat rounds. The filling is placed in the center of each round and the edges are folded and sealed. The prepared item is then baked in an oven until golden brown and served hot. Ooh. I'm thinking about having like a stack of these prepped up, and I'm just kind of munching on them through the day while I'm doing some work. And the palm, a baked casserole featuring shredded or mashed taro root, mixed with a blend of citrus juice, typically orange or lime, layered with marinated chicken, spiced with a tropical seasoning and herbs. The dish is baked until golden, offering a rich combination of savory and tangy flavors. Perfect for a festive or celebratory meal. They didn't have me until chicken. They didn't have me until chicken. They're talking about shrimp brains in the chat. They're wanting to suck them shrimps. And you know what? I support that. I think I'm going with the Kubdari here. Yo, wow, that's... Whoa, 86 to 46. Dosa versus Bigila. Bigila. Dosa. The dish is a thin, crispy-like pancake that is delicacy. Light and airy, the first bite offers a slightly tangy and savory flavor with a hint of excitement from the spices. The texture is both crunchy and soft, creating a perfect balance every bite. The accompanying chutneys and sambar add a burst of spicy, tangy, and sweet flavors that enhance the overall experience. Eating this dish is essentially, I mean, they really just talk about how it eats and not how it cooks. I like to hear the recipes on this. And the Bigila, this dish involves soaking dried fava beans overnight, boiling them until soft, drain and mash the beans with olive oil, garlic, lemon juice, and chopped fresh herbs like parsley or mint. Seasoned with salt, pepper, and chili flakes, and optional chili flakes. Serves a thick, creamy dip, paired with crusty bread or crackers for a flavorful appetizer. That does sound like it, Fox. Now, there is the issue where the Bigila is not prominent in this picture. I think it might be this. But that sounds really, really good. 84 to 57, you fools. You absolute fools. Okay. Okay, now here's the part I like. Look at the percentage. 22% of people thought that the lobster thermidor would lose. Use the dosa with the Bigila. Now we're cooking. 22% of people got the lobster versus fry bread right, which really tells you something. Everyone knew about that one. 78% on the bakwa. Oh, 25% on the coconut versus mondonguito. 67% on the sandwich versus ajo blanco. 88%. So, okay, so 88% went with the tumpeng. You know, that was really on me. That's definitely on me. 83% on dosa versus Bigila. And 31% on the gopchang versus nilasing. Yeah, this one's on me for sure. These other ones you can see. Like that's crazy. 22% is crazy. And yeah, it's a bad picture. Modoguito. Modoguito. The emphasis is probably not there, so I don't know where the emphasis is going to be on that. We're going to go into Pokemon. Because now I'm scared. We're going to get through this. I'm not going to do the one that's the full suite, because we got to get to Idle. I'm chatting a bunch. Where are we going to start with? I got the emphasis right. Hell yeah, gamers. We're starting a pincer play real quick. Stage 1. Tripe stew, universally comforting across the globe. I love a stew. I haven't had a stew in a while. Oh my god. We have like 2 packs of stew meat. We haven't made a stew in a while. Someone send me stew recipes. So I can go get stuff to make a stew. Alright, so not forest. Not a single type. Not a bug. Evolution stage 1. And smaller than a pincer. Smaller than a pincer. That's a big deal. Not brown. Not bug. Let's Sandshrew? My baby boy? My new baby boy? No, nothing about a Sandshrew. It is bigger than a Sandshrew, smaller than a pincer. Light! It's very light. I stole the Statue of Liberty. They're Carmen San Diego. It's just the way it is. So okay, so it's a relatively tall boy, over 60. Yet, well, I guess not relatively tall. Sandshrews not actually that high. Is Pinsir smaller than I thought he was? We need a dual type. Very light, under 12 kilograms. Not brown, or I would think Doduo, but it's not Doduo for sure. Wouldn't it be hey, not it is dual type and Mew is pure psychic. That would have been funny. Sandshrews only ground. I thought Sandshrew was ground normal for some reason. Pinsir's a beetle, yeah, but Pinsir also walks like a man. Pinsir walks like a man, like a full-grown man. Pinsir exudes size. Very threatening, very intimidating. Look, almost as tall as Snorlax over here. Large, the size, but light. The size, but so light, not brown or yellow. Chansey's might not be very heavy. No, Chansey's not a dual type. Magnemite. Magnemite is single type electric as of Gen 1. And also very small. Very little. Magnemite's a little boy. Not a bug. That throws a lot of things I was thinking of in the trash, not being a bug. Plant. Oh, that height size discrepancy is fucking me up. It's dual types. It needs to be a dual type. Is the gimmick here. We know dual type stage 1. It is taller than 60 centimeters, less than 1.5 meters, and it is quite heavy. Bellsprout? Bellsprout's way too small. Or not heavy, it is quite light for its size. Bellsprout's little. It's a little guy. That's just a little plant boy. It might not actually, they're yelling. It might not be a bad idea just to get some more information. Let's go ahead and know we're getting it wrong here. Okay, we have learned it is primarily a poison type. Its type 1 is poison. So looking for a poison stage 1 that isn't green, yellow, or brown. Wow, and forest too. Good job with that. Stage 1. Wait, Bellsprout's taller than Sandshrew? I guess. But it was also too light. And it was grass type. In the forest. It was forest and it's yellow. Whole lot of reasons why it was wrong. Pardon me. Sorry. Very light. Too light. We now have a lower bound in the light. Muck's gonna be heavy, right? Like, Muck's gonna be a fat boy? Maybe not too much of a fat boy, though? Is Muck just poison? Muck's just poison, right? It's poison and something else. Poison primary and something else. So not Muck. What are the poison dual types? Nidoran male, you think? Not sure if the stats are going to run up on it, but they live in grassland, right? They're grass creatures. They're single type poison! But we have figured out that purple is in their coloration. White light. Ghastly? Isn't Ghastly ghost poison, though? No, it's not single. It's not single. It's poison something. Isn't Ghastly ghost poison? Ghost primary, given the ghostness of it? And it's nowhere near big enough, right? Because we're still looking for over 70 centimeters. Ekans? Is Ekans poison something, or is Ekans just poison? Zubat's being guessed. Zubat. I'm not sure if the coloration is going to be right there. Let's see. Poison Flying Cape, Blue Pearl. Oh, yeah. It was Zubat. Wow, Zubat's 80 centimeters? Zubat's way bigger than I thought he was. Hey, congratulations, it was Zubat. I thought Zubat was way smaller than that. Is there a Zubat back there for me to look at and be educated? No? They don't have Zubat back there? It was Zubat. Ladies and gentlemen, it was Zubat. Int J's in the chat. Int J's in the chat, please. Int J's in the chat while I load up Idle. Congratulations on a victory. You just think everything is a little guy? I definitely thought Zubat was smaller than that. I thought Golbat was big, but Zubat was small. The weight should have clued me because I know Zubat's not heavy. That's a spindly little bastard. I would have tried Ghastly, but I was pretty sure Ghastly was Ghost primary. Does Ghastly even have poison? Aren't they pure Ghost? Anyway, Golden Idol. It's time to finish the fight with the Curse of the Last Reaper. If it loads, there we go. Lemurians, ancient Lemurians. Seeing pirates. Pay heed to the Curse of the Last Reaper. A horrifying tale for the ages. Is this going to be about, like, the idol first getting swiped by somebody other than a Lemurian? Last orders. A deadly end and a murderous beginning. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, he's going through it. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. I'm sorry, son. I'm so sorry. He's got one of those wooden noses, so you know he's been in fights. He has a key with a fish and a 2 on it. The pistol is empty. The barrel is still warm. Starting strong. If found, please return to Wesley Beckett, barkeep at the Red Herring Inn in Port Armando. Substantial reward available. Room 1, Eleanor, do not disturb. Room 2, Eleazar, requested healer Jolliffe. Room 3, Marlowe, blind, wants to change room. March 1797. 1797. And 1927. 1797, I think, does predate Case of the Golden Idol, doesn't it? What on earth are you doing traveling with something so dangerous? If I'd known it was in that crate, I'd never have let you keep it in your room! He has a corkscrew and a washcloth. And the blood is more blood's trailing outside. We're gonna see someone else dead as fuck. No! What is the meaning of this strange sketch that the evil beast dropped as it fled into the waves? A bad omen, perhaps? If so, I fear the bosun's prognosis is grim. Where did we come from? In here? Okay, this is inside the tavern. The Red Herring Inn, I get it. That's very funny. That's very funny. Dear Mother. There's the strange sketch, a bad omen, a red tincture, dried roots and herbs, and flash forward. And it's way less grim in the future. E. Jolliffe. E. Jolliffe. We already saw Jolliffe in the list here, right? Was it an E? Requested healer Jolliffe. Leg cutters loot with lighthouse. The future rules. The future rules. Gangsters use the lighthouse at Port Armando to crash ships so they can rob them. That's from a Golden Idol for sure. Flying high. The 5th annual Airplane Stunt Championships took place yesterday. Keith Chalmers, Lawrence Fryer, and Percy Greggs came first, second and third, respectively. Last year's winner, Eliza Swan, did not take part. No reason has yet been given. Oh, this is the same. The light cutters used the ploy to run aground 3 vessels yesterday. 3 vessels yesterday. The ships were then plundered by the gang's sole female member. No, God damn it. Known only as Light Hands Loretta. The crime mimicked an infamous heist carried out in 1814 using the St. Osmond Lighthouse on Skull Island, which had been built just a year earlier. The Battered Cod. Receipt. Table 1, Ansel M. 1X Mariner's Lightning. Amount to pay, 3 Zorkmids. A shame to see that goateed fool leave. I was enjoying watching him drool over his modern forgery. At least Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan are still here to amuse me with their naivete. Car's going out, damn you. You're not supposed to leave. Pig! No shrimp, no turtle, but pig. And coordinates are here, and also a fish with the money symbol on it. A ruby ring. Uh-oh. Kitson squirrel. This species of squirrel was discovered by Kitson, who immediately noticed its penchant for conspiring with animals of other species and its distrust of fellow squirrels. Solum puffer. Discovered in 1823, this puffer fish is known to emit toxins that raise blue patches on the skin when attacked. It can be identified by the double cross symbol on its back. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Scenic Chameleon. This lizard's ultimate weapon is its camouflage, which triggers whenever the reptile is tampered with. Should be Scenic Chameleon because you can't see him. Tropical elephant, only found in the Messerade Islands. This elephant has an incredible memory and a fondness for shellfish. It is known to trample the surrounding fauna when panicking. Oh, wait, did I not look at something? Port Local Library, Barbara Jules Sutcliffe, Roger McDonald, Myrtle Song. Does that mean we can assume that you are Miss Myrtle Song? Trust me, Eliza. Yours isn't with the paper it's drawn on anyway. My research proves that mine is the genuine artifact. Another map. Sorry to burst your bubble, Jasper, but that's a fake. I've got the real one right here in my pocket. Wait, what is it gone? She's got a cool fucking knife. So you're Eliza, you're Jasper. Do you have any hints as to the last name on any of these? We do know there's an Ansel M in the mix. On this spot, more than 100 years ago, Bosun Garner was mauled to death. So that other guy's last name was Garner, and he's a bosun. Let's go back in time again real quick. See if we have any other info. Eleanor, Eleazar, Marlowe. Get the fish key. Sorry, son. Whatever. So is that also a Garner? And this guy looks healery. Yeah, he's got healer stuff on him. So I'm calling that the healer Jolliffe. And these mean nothing to me. And we're poking around the battered cod. Okay, it was he had a battered cod receipt there. Captain Radigan Olita's pub crawl boat tour of the Messerade Islands. Highlights include the Rusty Anchor and the Ray's Tavern. What's up here? Okay, this is the building we're in. This is a receipt from the battered cod, not from this place. Because that's still the red herring, right? Maybe not? No, it is now the battered cod. It is no longer the red herring. Hey, boss, it's Marsh. Guess what I've just got a hold of? The one and only remaining map from Captain Triton's final voyage. Positive it's the real deal. Marsh. Hold on. Ansel M. Ansel Marsh. Get this Alita out of here. Ansel Marsh. Cost me a pretty penny, this map, but it's gonna pay off big. Real big. This map shit is getting out of hand. This is crazy. What proves each map is not the original from 1797. For the one true original, use this. So I pick the thing that's wrong about them, and then check the correct one. Another map! Some more smokes. ES? ES, Eliza? Eliza has an... Oh, wait, she would say she doesn't know where a map is. It's just in her horse. The blue cigarettes. Yeah, those are not her cigarettes. Have I seen any other name indications anywhere? Eliza Swan! Eliza Swan, she is an adventurer. Love it. And was there a Jasper? Keith Chalmers, Lawrence Fryer, Percy Griggs. Are those even in here? No. The gang's sole female member, known only as Light Hands Loretta. Okay, hold on a sec. The pufferfish was discovered in 1823, and that one map's got the pufferfish on it. That's how we know that one's not real. We're solving the puzzles quickly with aplomb. I never actually looked at his map. It's a tankard. That map one's gonna kill me. I can feel it. Stubbed out cigarette of fish. That's the blue boat cigarette, actually. That's his cigarette. I think. We look in here, and there's been a robbery. Flintlock pistol, once owned by one of the pirates from Captain Triton's infamous crew, who went missing along with their ship, the Last Reaper, after looting a Lemurian vessel. Old Woman by unknown artist, date 1790s, donated by A. Jolliffe. So you're an A. Jolliffe. Which is not that good right now for information. Or are you? There's an E. Jolliffe as well. We got two Jolliffes. Could you be... No, E. E. Jolliffe. We need to get an E. Oh, there he is. What are you barking at? What if you see... Oh, heavens have mercy. Keys. Edward, I'll raise my bid. 1,200 Zorkmids. That's my final offer. My noble son, I leave you this necklace which belonged to my father Abacus. May you hand it down to your own children one day, your loving father. Okay. Edward. Abacus Jolliffe. Some Edward Jolliffe. There's still a whole person I haven't seen yet. Oh! What the fuck? A manhole cover key. A crowbar. The woman is not breathing. Mrs. Bordy, as agreed, here's the 1,200 in advance. Once we're done, meet me in the entry-exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. As per your instructions, once you have given me what I have paid for, I will ride off in the night, never for you to hear from me again. So this is a Bordy. My word. The woman has 1,200 inside her boot. This might not be an Edward, then. Maybe. If you pick that up. Is this tattoo just like a severed foot? And come up from the manhole, go through here, get the old woman portrait, and go out here. That's her route. Oh. The specimen was discovered on a nearby beach after the tsunami of 1905 washed away one of the Maserati Islands. So if there's an island that's just not here, that proves that one's not the map, right? I feel like there should be an island somewhere here I'm not seeing this map quite properly. She got put in the fucking discombobulator. She's been rearranged. That's gnarly. That's a bad break. Who the fuck are you? Wait. Are you just Captain Radigan Olita? That's like the same guy, right? Captain Radigan Olita, man? We have a Jasper. We potentially have 2 Garners. We have a Bordy. Came up here, mashed out this cigarette. There's the boot again. This is the map. See, they both got the boot. Oh! The leg cutters. Light hands, Loretta. Loretta Bordy. Loretta Bordy. I'm confident in that. Keith Chalmers, Lawrence Fryer, and Percy Greggs. Here are all the unused words. Bosun Garner was mauled to death. Dear Mother. Red tincture, dried roots. He's got like a corkscrew and a washcloth, so he's the barkeep. Here's Bosun Garner, who came in fucking owned. Better Cod established in 1892. Ansel M had 1 ex-Mariners Lightning. Yummy. Was reading The Lighthouse. Was not smoking a cigarette smashed in the wall. Huh. He's not blind, is he? I guess he can only be Eleazar? Because he's certainly not an Eleanor. I mean, he might be an Eleanor, I shouldn't assume. We didn't seem blind. Oh yeah, and he had the key. He had the key to the room too. That made it way clearer, huh? That was a very good clue, actually. But I have no idea what his name could possibly be. Wesley. Wesley Beckett. He's not Garner at all. He's Wesley Beckett. He's just saying son like son. Probably. And now I just gotta figure out Jasper's name. Ah, Wiles. Mr. Wiles and Miss Swan. Yeah! Single blow. Now the maps. There's a bunch of clues as to how to figure out what map is what. And what's not real for sure. Skull Island was built 1813. So if there's a big old skull on an island, a warehouse, a lighthouse? A lighthouse on Skull Island? That's definitely a Skull Island, right? For sure. So that's it out. We've done the fish elimination. Where's the missing island? Wait, Skull Island's gone in this one. Did Skull Island get... Did they kill Skull Island? Old woman from 1790s, we know. Gone from 1790s. Captain Triton's a famous crew. The tsunami of 1905 washed away one of the islands. And it very much... Okay, hold on. Okay, from this angle, this little island would be here, right? But from here, this island would be here, so that can't be the real one. So we have alcohol, coffee beans, this stuff, delicious chili pepper. So one of these is the pub crawl map, I bet you. Highlights include the rusty anchor and the raised tankard. You are looking pretty bad. Do either of these marks repeat in another island? No. That's strange. Oh, I bet the fish, actually. Hold on. 1823, no. I've got to figure out why that was right. Just for my own edification. Because it's the battered cod. It's the symbol of the battered cod. And this is the pub crawl map. And this proves that the battered cod would not have been on the real one. Copy that, copy that, copy that. So who's got the real one? So Jasper actually has the real map. My man Jasper has the real map for some reason. Okay, in 1797, a blank, 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 who in turn blanked the blank. Afterwards, blank, blank, blank a blank outside. Eleazar Garner. And Abacus Jolliffe. Abacus, a crazy name. There's aura in being named Abacus, I think. That's pretty good. A beast. Mauled. Scarda, who in turn shot the beast. Afterwards, later found a... You found the picture outside. Maybe it had the map on it? Yep, you can see on the back it's the map. Okay. So he had the map for sure. So that means this right here was the map. Marsh has bullshit. So that heavily implicates Jasper. Because Jasper's going to end up with the map. So Jasper Wiles hired Loretta Bordy to steal the map from Edward Jellife's museum. Where's museum? Where's museum? Museum. There's my advance. And he's got the thing demanding he'll raise the bid. What do you got on you? Just the map? What do you got on your horse out here, buddy? Just the cigarettes? However... hang on, I need to organize this again. Okay. Loretta Bordy tried to... Huh. I thought tried to up the thing. Bargain with the map? Conspire, tamper, tramp, steal, shut. She's got the manhole cover key and the crowbar. Has got the money. Meet me back at the entry exit point in the courtyard in front of the museum. Wait. Did she try to run away with the map? Is that what we're saying? Tried to flee with the map? So in turn, my man Jasper Wiles definitely trampled Loretta Bordy. Oh, shit. With a horse. With a horse? No? Was it with the crowbar? Did he really just beat the absolute shit out of her? No, there's horse. Smooth. So smooth. Not a single hitch. In 1797, a beast mauled Eleazar Garner, who in turn shot the beast. Afterwards, Abacus Jolliffe found a map outside. In 1927, Jasper Wiles hired Loretta Bordy to steal the map from Edward Jolliffe's museum. However, Loretta Bordy tried to flee with the map, so Jasper Wiles trampled Loretta Bordy with a horse. Loretta was supposed to exit the sewers via the manhole cover outside the front of the museum. Instead, she left through the one behind the museum in an attempt to escape with the map. But Jasper spotted her, traveled on horseback, and trampled her to death. Afterwards, he washed the blood from his horse's legs in a trough in the alley. Also, let's factor in how stone cold is that horse, just like, yeah, sure, I'll trample her. Jasper, Eliza, allow me to introduce you to the rest of the team. You already know Miss Song, our scientific advisor. What branch of science do you specialize in? Animal physiology. Howdy-ho! That's Ivan Cairns, our driver and extraordinaire. I'm sure you've heard of him. And last but not least, our trusty captain. Ready to set sail, sir. I didn't want to do that. I do want to walk back in there, though. Oh, look at that trow. See if how badly I missed that trow. I see that the water's dripping off his legs. I don't think I had much. Nope. There's blood on that trail. That is so hard to spot. You gotta know, basically, or be really good at this. Esteemed gentlemen, on the 27th of February, a Lemurian vessel was lawfully attacked and her cargo pillaged. This incident... Hey, Beard! Has enraged Lemurians even more than such acts typically warrant. Accordingly, I hereby issue the following strict orders. All vessels entering our harbors or encountered upon the high seas by our naval forces shall be thoroughly searched for Lemurian relics. Any such articles discovered are to be seized forthwith. Any persons found in possession of said articles are to be apprehended and, following a proper and lawful tribunal, hanged for piracy as befits their crime. This order shall remain in place for 20 years. Sincerely yours, Nicholas Maker, President of the Noble Seven Seas Company, Lanka Lemuria region. Lots of callbacks to the first game. I kind of got that feeling. I noticed early on that we were before the first game with this one, I think. Broadside betrayal. Mutiny aboard the Last Reaper. That didn't last long. It's already gone to shit? Holy shit! And we can once again... Okay, this is the past ship. And this will be... them finding the ghost ship. Got it, got it. Then prepare to lose your life, just as you and your followers lost the boat. And he has one sword and one axe. He's ready to kill. To all hands aboard the Last Reaper. With the untimely passing of Captain Triton, the fate of the ship now lies in the hands of her crew. As per the pirate code, the new leadership shall be decided by vote. The following terms are hereby set forth. The vote shall take place on the deck at high noon. Each crew member shall cast one vote, with the exception of the powder monkey, whose rank doth not grant them such privilege, and the candidates themselves. The tally shall follow below once all votes are... A bullet is lodged in the mast. Alistair Sims, William Nunda. Dual-wielding, foaming at the mouth, peg leg, man has it all. I would not fight this man. Are you kidding me? That's the most dangerous man I've ever seen. You think this guy's breathing? He's bleeding out. Which I guess technically means he's still alive. Yeah, he's still breathing. He's puffing. I mean, he's done. He's fucking done so. A cutlass. A dagger. Cutlass inspection. Swift still using cutlass made of cheap, low-grade metal. Replaced soon. Lane, Nunda, and Valerio's cutlass is blunt. Sharpened soon. Quick now. We're wanted in Captain's quarters. A dagger. A flintlock pistol. You ain't going nowhere unless you go through me first. A shitty cutlass. Look at that. Out there it... Jesus! It fucking sucks out here, man! Have you lost your wits? We're on the same bloody side! Pull me aboard! Another shitty cutlass. Sorry, lad. There's only room for me and my boy. It's every man for himself now. A harpoon, a decent-looking cutlass, and the map. Oh, the boy is comatose. He's going through it. He's looking bad. Hole. He's checking his smartphone. We'll leave him to it. You may outnumber us, but we're twice the sailors you'll ever be. Surrender now, and I might let you keep breathing. Dagger, a kukri, a shitty cutlass, a pile of cannonballs, a ladder. I ain't cut out for this. I chop meat, not men. I don't want to die down here all alone. Oh, please watch over me. And... Fuck! Fucking slobber knocker in the past over here. Take this, you filthy rats. Got a flintlock pistol and a to-do list. C2, Garner's nose. Horn's leg. Yeah, no, Captain. You couldn't find gold at the gunner's gob. Flintlock pistol, a dagger, a cutlass. Oh, amen. Get your backsides here now. We've a mutiny on our hands. The pistol, the cutlass, and a pocket watch, and bullets. Okay, let's relax a bit. Let's get back topside. Oh, Jesus. It wasn't relaxing at all. There's water skeletons afoot. Okay, we have the mast is toppled. There's a grating. What's going on down there, Ivan? Now, she's got a ruby ring, which means she's in the secret society from the very first game. But they haven't gotten the idol yet. I suspect this is them getting the idol. Myrtle Song. She's still Myrtle Song. Oh, rolls. Yeah, we can figure that out. Later. The ship is falling apart. Let's leave. Tell that old geezer to forget whatever junk he saw that drew him down there. Expedition contract. The spoils of this expedition shall be split amongst the 6 party members as follows. Antoine Spilsbury, sponsor, 35%. Jasper Wiles, 15. Eliza Swan, 15. Ivan Kearns, 15 Kearns. I remember that name. Radigan Olita, 10. Myrtle Song, 10. And now we've got the full crew names up here. I found Pegleg Man. Oh, Pegleg Man didn't make it. And it's still bad down here, too. Oh, Cleaver in the head. He dropped his pipe. You all right down there? Is who all right down here? If there was someone else, they're not here anymore. A shiny gem. A net. So that's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're missing someone. Someone went down there and seems to have maybe fallen out of the boat. Oh, shitheads are back. Yeah, shitheads are back in the mix. Shitheads are back on the menu! And stop telling me about the skeletons. Yes. Oh, this is extremely Oberyn. Look here! I found the ship's log, and it contains the name of that bosun we saw mentioned in the battered card. Oh, James Triton, Gilliam Armiad. These are crossed out. Jock Triton. Alistair Sinswalt. Okay, so it's a list. It is a list. Hey, it's a list of names. And I'm guessing everyone's scratched out. Walter Keane, that seems familiar. Keane. I'm guessing everyone scratched out had already died before the problem. The captain did get shot in his head. Knife in the eye. Axe in the fucking head. Cutlass broke off in him, maybe? Very interesting, Jasper. Good work. And this man got harpooned. This is gonna be a lot. Oh, he's got a ring too? You little shit. AS. So we have 2 ring bearers. What was your name? Who were you? Were you Myrtle? Yeah, you were Myrtle. Well, I think you might be right again. I think Kearns came down here, found the idol, and fucked off, actually. Might be the case. There's a lot to guess. Okay. We've got to guess everyone's job. Going back in time. So we know that's the cook. For sure that's the cook. He was the bosun. Swift still using cutlass of cheap, low-grade material. Lane, Nunda, and Valerio's cutlasses were blunt. Lane, Nunda, and Valerio. Lane, Nunda, and Valerio. Nunda was the second mate. Lane was the navigator. And Valerio was the gunner. So the people with shitty, blunt cutlasses were the navigator, gunner, and second mate. You guys relax. I need you guys to relax. And Swift had a cutlass of cheap, low-grade material. Swift was the sailmaker. Maria Swift had a shitty weapon. And he was the master at arms. Alright, we got some work to do. Still have to figure out all of those glads. Can I get any clues from in here? As to rolls. I'm gonna assume he's... Who? Okay, we still have 4. 1, 2... 4 unfilled. 5 more. We have 1 more roll. No, wait. No, hold on. Okay, we are going to fill every single roll. First mate, the captain, quartermaster, 2 seamen, and the scrivener were dead. As was the surgeon. So who would have taken over the surgeon duties? Wait. Okay, so he's got a seat to Garner's nose and Horn's leg. So you're Horn. Because we know this is Garner. And he's got a wood nose, so I'm going to go ahead and bet that you are the carpenter. You're doing your fucking best with what you got. Horn was the helmsman. Helmsman. Frothy Mouth is the helmsman. I would absolutely bet that you're the first mate, because you're putting yourself in a position of power. And also you won the vote. Yeah, he won the vote. That's probably the first mate, Nunda. Or Sims. Nunda was the second mate. William Nunda. So, okay, Maria Swift had a shitty sword that broke. Supposedly. And, like, there's a broken sword in here. The sword doesn't look particularly cheap, and none of the swords look particularly cheap. But we're also kind of low on women being on the ship. So I'm going to go ahead and assign her sailmaker. And I think, yeah, that's like the only other lady on the ship anyway. So second mate, navigator, and gunner with bad swords. Double check. Lane, Nund, and Valerio's cutlass is blunt. You don't even have one. You've got a shitty one. So that's either the second mate, navigator, or gunner. But given that he's not enjoying the mutiny, I'm gonna bet that's not the second mate. We know who you are. That's someone with a bad sword. Says we're on the same side. That's the bosun. A lot of clicking around, a lot of frantic back and forth motion. Moody Pollock is the rigger, works ropes and sails, and he was super confident on that rope, huh? That's my guess. Go down to the hold real quick again. Nope, wrong. What you have on you? A shitty sword. And a knife and a dagger. There's the cook. That might be the gunner? Was the gunner one with a shitty sword? I'm gonna call him the gunner. He doesn't look second matey at all to me. He looks, maybe he's more than navigator. That's the second mate, and it's the boy the powder monkey. Did I have this flipped? Oh, my one guess, and I was like straight wrong. I was pretty sure on him being the powder monkey. Because he just looks so pathetic. Like, that's definitely the powder monkey, right? Little guy. And, oh, wait a minute. I bet a great clip clue right here would have been Bosun, Garner, Stefan Garner. Okay, he literally met my boy, his son. Okay, now we figured out who's who, and now we have to fucking pick them all out. So he has a big axe in his head. He was killed by axe. Killed by knife. Killed by a sword that broke off. So... okay, let's, killed by pistol. Killed by cleaver. A cleaver in here? No? Because that man has cleaver in head. Him got cleaver in head. Killed by dagger. Where's the captain? Where's the mate or whatever? Yeah, killed by pistol. Killed by cutlass. By Swift, who was the sailmaker. Couldn't tell you who he was off the top of my head. Yeah, that's the fucking man-at-arms. Could not tell you what killed him. Like, his shit is all twisted. He's bleeding, but no one has blood on their weapon. Okay, it also helps to figure who's on what side. He's with the captain. He might be with the captain? No, because bad guys are already in here. Okay. Quick, they've got to go get in, and the second mate is standing there, keeping them from doing it. No idea what killed that man. Aside from, like, being killed. He was killed from being killed. Also, unclear what ultimately killed the cook. Unless he came out. What are we calling it? Oh, I never looked at the cleaver. Okay. That solves that. What did he die from? Oh, he definitely died from axe. He died from axe as well. See it right there? Boom. That's the other guy that died of axe. Everyone who died of axe was killed by the helmsman. Who do I still have to identify? This guy was killed by knife. Dagger. What killed him? That's the peg leg man. Was he just chopped? Did he just get cutlassed? Cutlassed apart? We have 10 corpses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 people aren't accounted for. No, we also have a corpse down there. Everyone's accounted for but the boast of the powder monkey. Don't forget this man over here, who was harpooned. Where's harpooned? Harpooned. He was the navigator. And he was killed by the bosun 100%. Who haven't I figured out yet? This guy and this guy who was the master arms, not the victim, you fool. Did I mess something else up? He's killed by dagger. Did I not have dagger in there? Dagger. Where's the other corpse I haven't identified? Cause of death. I have not figured out his cause of death. He seems like he must have been cutlassed. Unless? Whoa. Don't touch that. Or is that his arm down there? Hey, bro, is that your arm down there? Because there's just an arm here. Where'd the net come from? These boots match, right? You think? They're all kind of wearing the same boots, aren't they? Pig. Okay, he was killed by the carpenter's the one who actually landed the shot. That's the first mate. And the carpenter's the one whose bullet hit, I think. Let me go take another look at that. No. The sailmaker's bullet is what hit. Because this one off here to the side, this missed, this one didn't. have identified everybody, pretty much, right? Yeah. Let's get the cleaver, so the cook's the one who killed him. Gold. I saw a gold tooth, I think, on him. Yeah, very shiny gold tooth. Yeah, that's our gunner. That's definitely our gunner, confirmed. So the gunner had a dagger, but he came down there and died. The rigger had a dagger. The Master at Arms also had a dagger, but I don't think he used it on anybody. I think that's a wash. So if someone died out here to dagger, it was probably the helmsman. Or the rigger. No, but they're on the same side, aren't they? There's an earring here. And a ring here. Earring. I can't tell if she's wearing a ring. Who's got a silver ring? Anyone? Silver ring? Silver ring? Ah! Okay, so you're the carpenter. And you're the rigger who got in here. You get killed by the sailmaker or the cutlass that broke. So who the hell are you? He's got a gun. That's Swift's cutlass, I think. Hey, what's going on with his mouth? Hey, sorry. Hold on. Hey, excuse me? And his teeth are also all jacked up. A lot of these teeth are actually pretty scary, huh? Oh, she's got these side teeth too, yeah. So that's the sailmaker. Okay, we're learning things to pay attention to. So if he got killed with a knife, he was definitely a mutinous, so it was probably the rigger that got him. Yeah, he's got these fangies. What do you got? Regular tooths? Teeth are a little regular. His teeth are kind of gnarly. He's got nice, normal teeth. And he doesn't. He has the teeth of a beast. But I've already figured him out. Okay, you're the sailmaker. Where are you? Okay, that's the second mate for sure, right? Got a sword on him and a big cut in his head. Perfect teeth. I really can't identify his teeth. Try to call that the second mate for sure. He's got a rusty-ass sword on him. It looked, I'm gonna guess, we're meant to believe he was cut with a knife. And out here, that would be the rigger. Okay, the cook. Where's the cook's body? He's got this gold necklace on him. Well, there's a shiny gem. That's the navigator, bosun, etc. Did I not track you properly? Hold on. Okay, you're the helmsman. You were killed with a dagger, but the rigger wouldn't kill you. I think it was the sailmaker who also had a dagger. So, where's this guy? This guy, okay. Oh, there's a necklace. There's a necklace. That's the cook. Who killed him? I mean, this guy was coming for him. His sword is blunt. Maybe he got him with his kukri and he bled to death? Gunner? Kukri? Shit. This where I'm wrong. Oh, he's got a bullet wound in his back. Never mind. Hold on. He was shot with a gun. Feels good. That was a lot of cooking. See, because this shot doesn't really highlight that he was shot with a gun. And the way his head is twisted is fucking wild. I can't tell if that's intentional or just a weird little art foible. Okay. 1971, the last Reaper's first mate was elected a new ship's captain. So I've got to figure out who's on what side. Book. Second mate. We know the helmsman. Helmsman's up here for sure. Not sure where the cook is, actually. Sailmaker, carpenter. The second mate lost. Rigger was on their side. Master at Arms wasn't. He got shot. Helmsman, Rigger. Second mate lost was from the carpenter, sailmaker, master at arms. And who was the navigator? We know, okay, the gunner and the cook were not on the same side. Bosun and navigator were on the same side. Powder Monkey didn't get a vote. So we kind of have to mathematically solve this one. because it had to be posted navigator up here. Gunner's saying you might outnumber us, so he's on the losing side. Gunner was the losing side. Gunner, Cook. That night, the second mate and his supporters attacked the first mate's faction, and everyone fucking died. And while the fight raged, the bosun and the powder monkey escaped with the map. Love the music on this. Yeah, this is good music. So it's a little intense. Let's go ahead and come out here now for the other part. Okay. Now we have to remember who all these people are. Blank went below deck, having blank a blank through a blank, but someone blank a blank. Which blank a blank, so blank a blank, and blank a blank, before being blanketed the blank. Do we have any clues to who's who here, really? We know it's Alistair. Antoine, rather. Antoine. In the other room are Jasper and Eliza. That's Myrtle. So it's down to which one's Radigan and which one's Ivan. Can we back out? That's the wrong one. Yeah, this will tell me straight up. It's Myrtle's song. That's the captain. Ivan Kearns. And that'll be Captain Radigan's song. Okay. So that's Ivan up here. Ivan Kearns. Who's... This is really quite the facial hair construction. I've never really understood what part of this looks good. To be totally honest, it's kind of a weird hinging on your face. I don't know about all that. Radigan song. Olita. Radigan Olita. Why did I say song? Went below deck having spotted a gem through a grating with someone blank a blank. Ship is falling apart. Let's leave. What'd you see? We found the log. And here's this guy who had a bad day. This is weird. What are we talking about here? What clues are what? We've got... Do we smoke around the cannonballs? Or was that just... Hold on, was that just... Okay, that was just the particle effects from the pipe not catching up with my motion. There's some blood here. I think. So what made the ladder topple? Or was it that someone top of the ladder? Go with someone top of the ladder. Which hit a cannonball? The ladder hit a cannonball. So Ratigan's song. Wait, that might be wrong. Okay. Okay, no, he hit his head on the cannonball. He hit a cannonball. He fell and hit a cannonball. Something else top of the ladder. Before being pulled into the sea. So someone did something that made this ladder fall down. It looks like someone pulled the net. See? This net is like stuck on the ladder. Pull the net? Yeah, sure enough. Yeah, it's called them too, folks. Several hours after losing the vault, Willem Nunda's supporters launched a coordinated attack on Alistair Simpson's faction. On the deck, Nunda and the Master-at-Arms ambushed the helmsman, thinking they had him outnumbered. However, they didn't realize the rigger was above them, making it a fair fight, which they lost. Eventually, everyone killed one another, apart from the bosun and his son, who escaped with the map. More than a century later, the expedition team found the shipwreck. Ratigan Olita was lured into a trap and dragged into the sea. But who was Ned? My dearest Walter Keene, it is with the deepest gratitude that I put pen to paper, for it was your noble hand that I was delivered from certain doom during the reign of the Order Party. The time has come to repay my debt in kind, as is the custom of Lemuria, a life for a life. I understand that unfortunate events have rendered you a shadow of the man you once were, bowed and wearied by the weight of cruel fate. Yet take heart, for there exists a remedy. On the 27th of February, a Lemurian sentinel vessel shall depart from the azure heaven and make its course in the volcanic isle of Cravenrock. Aboard shall be a number of sacred relics, destined for the annual Ritual of Restraint. Among these artifacts is one of singular power known as the Wishbloom. You shall know it by its unmistakable fragrance. Jesus. Both sweet and strong. Should you come into possession of this gift, you will become a new man. Upon my solemn oath as a son of Lemuria, I affirm all that I have written is true. With unwavering loyalty, Ergen II. That's the absolute shithead Ergen. I forget which one he is. I can't remember these guys past the day, but... Sickness and health, the law of the jungle, takes its toll. Alright, things are once again going very badly. While we're on break, I'm going to go ahead and stand up real quick and urinate. This game will crash when I come back. Be prepared for that, but I'll be right back. Good news. Wait. I was going to say good news. I managed to keep the game from crashing by not clicking off of it. And then I clicked onto OBS and clicked onto the game after clicking a few times to see if it would break, and then it broke. Oh boy. Jesus. Anyway, I'm back. I shouldn't have gone out of my room, actually, because I was immediately severely stressed out by the events that transpired as soon as I walked out. So, feeling great! Let's play Golden Idol! Hi, guys. I'm okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, at least I got Reese's peanut butter cups. Tasty. Yeah, this game cannot handle me walking away from it for a few minutes, coming back. Literally 2 to 3 minutes, and it'll shatter. One sec. Sorry about that. I had to check some. The Reese's cup. No. Okay, I caught it. Okay, man, have gun. Shoot, man. Woman scared. In the future. Wow, look out. Whoa! He shouldn't have done that. Alright, so it's another bad day for everybody. So, my punishment is the only reason I'm alive. I swear I didn't know! You won't shoot a sick woman, will you? Nice knife, lady. He's been killed. This man is not breathing. What about him? This man is not breathing. Why are they holding their faces like that? Something's gone terribly wrong. 574 or 774? Deaths? Spoilers. Shouldn't have popped that up yet until I looked at everything. Captain's Journal, March 6. Continuing our journey to destination. March 7. Did what was supposed to be done. Bastard got what he wanted and what he deserved. What a jest. March 8. Heading back. Ada reports slight fever. March 9. Ada has red marks. Corpse slept on duty. Couldn't keep his eyes open for 4 measly hours. Penalty of death by withholding something. I am truly a genius. So that's... Oh, there's no names involved. Oh! Mighty Dagon! I saw the dreaded spitflies again. Avert marks of the deadly disease from my body. Take others. The witch claims she has a preventative cure for the fever in her kit. If this is true, give poor Tom a sign. Some shit has happened. Some nasty shit has gone on. March 7. It is a sorrowful thing what befell Walter Keene. I liked him. He never hit me, not once. March 8. Drowsiness doth overtake me. And the witch proclaims herself stricken with illness. And by which it does look like we mean regular doctor. By which they mean regular doctor. So we know the types of people they are. And in fact, someone else is doing fucking fishbone magic. He's got the map. Oh. Watch duty, Jacques Triton, Cyril Amiot, Tom Adkins, Stefan Garner, Ada Baker, exempt due to illness. I think that's all the points here. Nope. He's doing the same. Oh! Oh, they're doing see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Which is even weirder than if they were just covering their faces. Now it's Eldritch. Oh, and the man is not breathing. 1927. Oh boy, up here. The man is not breathing. Alistair has died from mushroom. Ruby ring. Spirit journey with Don Herndon. Yellow amanita. Low levels of nerdazynth. Calming effect is suitable for loving kindness meditation, not to be confused with wizard's hat. Murky cone cup. Medium levels of neurazynth. Gently discover your connection with the loving cosmos. Wizard hat. High levels of neurazynth. Beware, you can meet your shadow. For experienced practitioners only. And he seems to have just eaten whatever the fuck he found. He just sort of ate a mushroom. Is that even one of these mushrooms? It's not. He just went yummy mushroom for me. Okay, Radigan Olita is dead now, and he has given himself the entirety of his 10%. Well, at least he did. Come quick, Myrtle. Maybe we could still save him. Let's see. Oh, the first aid 101's back? Hallucinogen overdose, suffocation, or damaged intestines. Presence of nerve agent or head trauma manifests as dilated pupils, mixed up or heightened sensory inputs. His pupils are looking pretty regular. But he did seem to die of suffocation. Since it's on the Mirror's Dagon. Not that Dagon. Different Dagon. Symptoms of having two-face. Blue skin tone, normal skin tone, red skin tone. Blood agents. Okay, let me go back to the one. Blue skin tone can be caused by low body temperature. Red skin tone can be caused by high body temperature or oxygen oversaturation. Low oxygen blood typically caused by blocked airways, lung malfunction, heart malfunction, miscellaneous. Abnormal body temperature typically caused by external environment. Some chemicals can also induce it. And he's looking hella red. Blood agents. Firaxin, pink paste, used in industrial processing. If ingested, blocks organs' ability to retrieve oxygen from blood, causing suffocation. Fatal. Adrenochrome, brown liquid heart stimulant. If overdosed, stops heart. Fatal. Morticium, dark blue liquid, anti-parasite drug. If overdosed, causes extreme airway inflammation leading to blockage. Fatal. Frig X, white pills, sleep drug. If overdosed, cools body, damages liver. Fatal. Over here, more nerve agents. Cordatil, purple liquid, hallucinogen. If overdosed, overheats body, damages all digestive system. Fatal. Bot 42, white powder, pesticide. If overdosed, overheats body, causes brain death. Fatal. Bromidil salt, white liquid, anesthetic. If overdosed, paralyzes lungs. Fatal. Neurazynth, yellow powder, hallucinogen. If overdosed, leads to extreme nausea. Non-fatal. So he did not die from the neurazynth. Not that that's a neurazynth mushroom. Bugs. Tropical bugs, Eladretia, spread by swamp mosquitoes. Vomiting, high temperature fever. Scarlet fever, spread by tropical spitfly. Red pockmarks, very high temperature. Yellowing eyes. Now, he doesn't seem to have vomited that I can see. Black Raven whiskey, unopened. Down here in the tents. Fucking yeah, man, cool. Sure. Was this what was happening to the sailors though? They were getting kind of their teeth all crazy. They were getting kind of crazy. Nothing to see here. I guess that's just figuring out whose tent is whose. Yeah, it's whose tent is whose at this point. He like planes. Oh, that's probably her. She is the pilot. Some listening equipment. It's funny they stole Lemurian treasure, their teeth got all weird and they died, huh? Yeah, crazy. Well, hey, there's the captain. Found the captain. The man is not breathing. Oh, boy. We have to figure out both the past tents and the future tents. So that's her tent. That's easy. What a nice sign. So it is very funny that for the interest of clarity, they font print all these signs instead of handwriting them. Like, I get why they're doing it, but it's very funny. Yes, it seems someone is living here. But don't you see, Eliza? They're not attacking us. They're trying to scare us away. That means they themselves are afraid, so we needn't be. We should push on. Still, Jasper, Mr. Monocle is afraid, and if he wants to return home, we can't refuse because he owns the ship. Surely you can see that as well as everyone else. But then he did die. Maybe. They're saying he might not be dead, but he seems pretty dead. He's got dry lips. And whatnot. These factors show the pirate death's crews were caused by blank. These factors show that Antoine Spilsbury's death was caused by blank. Oh, we gotta fully figure this out. And then, ugh. Okay. So, this is her tent. She like a plane. I just bought a Black Raven whiskey. Also, the devil. The devil's here. The devil book. So, who has the devil book? I think that is Antoine's symbol. Yeah. So that's his tent with the nice cigars. Edgecab, all Golden Idol characters are bastards. Jasper's a bastard. The captain's dead in his body, a warning here. That just means the locals are afraid. Don't you see they're not attacking us? They just killed him alone. The map and some gold powder. He had the map. We know he had the correct map. Now Myrtle. What are we between? Between this one, which is probably Kern's, given fucking just what we know about that motherfucker. But this has mustache powder and shaving kit, so that wouldn't be her. It'd be this meticulous motherfucker. Oh, now we gotta go back to this scene. Cool. So this is the captain. which was we have in this for Tom lives here, presumably alone because he did the magic. This is the dual bunk. And that's her bunk because she's just a regular doctor. Did I have a list of names somewhere for these guys? Or was that in the other space? I could have sworn I had a list of names up here somewhere. Yeah, I did. I just don't remember where I got these names. Another tent around here somewhere? Not that one for sure. I feel insane. The list was in the last case? That makes sense. No, this had a list of... This didn't have their list of names specifically. This had a bunch of other names. Unless it was, in fact, yeah, Triton, Serial, Ada, Jimpo. Okay, yeah. No, they didn't die. They fucking left. Did they think they had died? Or had they died out there, and then that led to this? The time is always a little... uncertain sometimes. So, okay, Jacques Triton. JT. I'm just making absolutely sure here. This man has sword, has... No, it's not really a JT. Kind of for some reason I thought it was. It's sort of a fancy handguard. But he's probably the captain because he has a fancy sword. Right? Like, he's the captain. Look at these other guys. He's the captain. Let's be completely real here. So who got punished? Twerp got punished. Twerp. This is Tom's. Whichever one of them is Tom, that's his. And here's the other two. This guy not wearing shoes? He's not wearing shoes. And he's saying he's sleepy. Alright. We figured out that part. Let's separate these names out. Jacques Triton. Cyril Adamant. Tom Adkin. Ada Baker. Stefan Garner. And up here is the crew. You know them well. Now we have to diagnose why they're all dead. So he's got suffocation. And a red skin tone. Which kind of makes me think Firaxin, because then his blood is over-oxygenated. Because his organs aren't taking it out, and he has suffocated. And I don't think the dry lips have any indication. He doesn't have a nerve agent or a head trauma. He has a blood agent. Nerve agents have the dilated pupils and mixed up or heightened sensory inputs. So, the overheat, with the too much oxygen in blood, and the suffocation. He died of, what was it called again? Was it Firaxin? Firaxin. Which was a pink paste that, hold on. Wait a minute. Okay, you got a yellow powder. You're safe. Yo, Keens, what's this? In your little bottle, you have a door with a mustache, so everyone would just assume it's your shaving stuff? Little pink paste, Keen? Huh? Huh? Suspicious. Now, those guys have either a cool body or lack of oxygen because they're super blue. I think they had blown out to fuck eyes. Yeah. And they're having some kind of crazy sensory shit. Got stuck on the mushroom for so long because you weren't enough of a suspicious bastard. See, I looked at the mushroom, right? And I saw that it wasn't, as far as I could tell, it wasn't one of the identified mushrooms. But I was working from just the straight up symptoms he's showing, the this and that. And we didn't have any other mushroom information in here. Like, we knew that the mushrooms that he was looking at all had the Neurazinth, the yellow powder. So that might be what this yellow stuff is, the Neurazinth. And it doesn't kill you. And he wasn't vomiting, so that was what was going on. And he's an old noble, so if he's taken mushrooms, he's actually probably done it for a long time. He may, in fact, be an expert. Okay, they look like they have a nerve agent. A white liquid. They're all cold, right? And Neurazinth doesn't kill you. So, what's up, Alice? Thanks for the sub. Welcome in. They look like they got a nerve agent. D's nuts. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Got him. Fucking got him. So does anyone have anything suspicious in their tents? Quick check on that. Oh, she's got kind of a white powder. She's got some stuff. And she's got these red marks. The dreaded spit flies. Avert marks of the deadly disease from my body, take others. Ada has red marks. Or slight fever. Double check those bugs. Red pock marks, very high temperature, yellowing eyes. So this is separate from what killed those other guys. The pirate crews have the nerve agent. Paralyzes lungs. Not sure why they're so blue. Well, I guess if the lungs are paralyzed, they're not getting oxygen in their blood either. So, go with lack of oxygen in blood and nerve agent presence. Modal salt. Got him. Fucking got him. So smart. Such a clever little boy. Of course, now we do have to figure out the goddamn defense. All right. In 1797, Ada Baker contracted scarlet fever. To prevent themselves from getting ill, I never figured out who was the sleepy guy. Jacques Triton, Tom Adkin, Cyril and Stefan. He's got like a timepiece on him. And also he writes. He writes. He has English. So let's go ahead and take a quick look at the previous case. Examine that big book one more time. Cyril is a quartermaster. Wait a minute. Quartermaster second in command? That's not right. I don't think. Walter Keene was the scrivener. I feel like it didn't walk away from that with information. Just knowing that that's Tom. I'll just go ahead and... yeah, we'll just get Cyril on that. We'll just get Cyril. Cyril consumed the promodal salt she provided. They found Gardner was... discovered the what? Having slept on watch duty. Was refused. They didn't give it to him. He slept on watch duty. However, the promodal salt was poisonous. So, Jacques Tritle, Tom Adkin, and Cyril Amiot died. In 1997, Antoine Spilsberg, while the expedition terminated after the body of Radigan Olita was discovered. To ensure that the expedition continued, Jasper Wiles poisoned, killed Antoine Spilsbury with Firaxin. If you were incorrect. Stefan? No. I was right there. Antoine wanted to can it. The body of Radiant Leader was discovered. They didn't... Do I have a name mixed up? I don't think I do. And it was definitely... was it Scarlet Fever or was it Maladetra? Red pockmarks. Yeah. Scarlet Fever. What do I have wrong? You know what killed the crew? That burn. Fucking toasted. I am baffled as to what I could have missed on that one. Wait. Oh, her eyes are fine. Oh, she's lying. But that didn't solve it. Oh, wait, it wasn't Jasper. It wasn't Jasper. It wasn't Jasper who got it. I fucking forgot who did it. It was Kearns, not Jasper. Jesper had the other shit, the gold powder. Kearns had the paste. Ada's just having a fun time. You have solved the scenario! Ada Baker painted red spots on her face to convince the crew she had scarlet fever. As the ship's surgeon, she prescribed them all a prophylactic antidote, which was actually poison. Only Stefan had survived, as Captain Triton had denied him the dose. When Antoine Spilsbury saw Radigonolita's bloated body strung up like a scarecrow, he panicked and wanted to end the expedition. As the financier and ship owner, his decision would have been final. To prevent this from happening, Ivan Kearns laced Antoine's whiskey with a deadly pink paste, which he had kept in his tent disguised as mustache wax. Let me go back and look at that bottle again real quick. Could I have seen a clue in there? I kind of dismissed that bottle a little early. It is also a returning character from the case. Yeah, I think so too. The hint was the last thing we saw. She poisoned a room full of dudes. Just a rampant poisoner. Alright, let's see. Oh! Yeah, no, you can tell that this is a very fucked with bottle. This liquid's all fuckety. He's kind of stupid for not noticing how fucked up his liquid is. But then again, he's also fucking high on shrooms that he's just picking up around the forest. He's ready to meet his shadow. Dear Quick Eye Steward, it has come to our attention that a new obsession has gripped Port Ormondo, the hunt for the legendary Captain Triton's treasure. We require you to proceed there immediately and investigate the matter thoroughly. She's a killer for the cult, who are still much more serious villains than the Foundation, yeah. Our sources suggest that this treasure may contain the fabled Lemurian artifact known as the Wishbloom. According to legends, the Wishbloom possesses the ability to grant wishes, though it does so in a perverse and twisted manner. Securing this artifact is of the utmost importance to our organization. However, you are to exercise the highest degree of caution in its presence. We have enclosed a Lemurian text detailing the known properties and behaviors of the Wishbloom. Study it carefully. Finally, you will need to contact our initiate, whose details are provided over leaf. He will obey your orders and help you in this mission. Yours in the mask, Quick Eye Master. That's cult shit from Case. Oh, look at this festive individual. Wishbloom. Old bones and old sins. It's bold to make your game both the sequel and the prequel to a game. This seems really nefarious. Vines. I don't like vines anymore. I never really liked vines, but I really don't like vines. Especially when there's a lot of vines. Pirates, calls, curse relics. Yeah, it's got it all. It's really got it all. All right. Fucking hell, look at my man. Can't bear to sniff out the Oh, no, okay. I thought he was making a pun. No, he's can't bear to part with the treasure, eh? Then you can stay with it. Forever! Captain's we're still going further back in time. February 27th, our raid went off without a hitch. The Lemurians were no match for our steel. The treasure is ours. When I cracked open the chest, a potent sweet scent poured out and filled the room. Pleasant though it was, it set me off in a fit of sneezing. Word of our attack is circulated. I have learned that the Seven Seas Company has ordered its naval forces to search all ships entering the company's harbors and to seize any Lemurian artifacts found on board. I know a place where we can hide the... Test. Till this blows over, we'll set sail tomorrow. He has knife. Oh, arrow. Knife. The map. His fancy sword. People. Please, Triton. If he must be sentenced to death, can't we allow him a quick and painless end? Don't leave him in that hellhole. Also has an O. Don't fret, Ada. If he told true about those gnat-eating white alligators attacking them, his death would be quick. Otherwise, the Burk'll get what he deserves. You think the alligators may have been a lie, Tom? Then maybe Jimpo is alive. Shouldn't we check? What do you think, Cyril? You're very welcome to climb down to the grotto and find him, Stefan. I'm sure as hell not risking it for that bastard. He drew his lot and sealed his fate. We have a falling hat, and I don't know what that is. Is that the fucking Wishbloom? Sir Walter Keane, Esquire. Oh yeah, we got Keane in the bag. Captain, as this shall be our final meeting, I must say that you are sorely deficient in both elegance and intellect, and bear more resemblance to a brute than a man. There's our man Keane. Got his shit on his back. Broken jar. That guy's got no shirt, but he did still have his hat. And his boots are very fucked. Gross, dirty, slimy. Down here's the broken jar, and in this cave is... I don't think Jimpo's good. The man is not breathing. His boots are also crusted with bullshit. Here's the key, the box. And these plants are giving off a gas, which this is also giving off. Look at him. Look at him. He'd take a bite. All right, up here we have the grave of Ada Baker. She lived a dangerous life, but always landed on her feet. We have heavy equipment. Rated for up to 50 kilograms. R104 radio beacon. This is rated for up to 100. Cutridium. This inert vine is known for its foul and overbearing aroma, often likened to that of rotting eggs. It can be used to mask the scent of food, deterring wild predator and scavenger animals from detecting or approaching it, and yet they thought it smelled fucking great. Sawgrass constantly releases fine hook-shaped spores that can lodge themselves deep within the lungs, causing tissue scarring and damage. And down in here, the treasure of Captain Triton. Got a gas mask. And in this cave is a big lag spike. The game is going to chew on it. Oh, whoa! Lived a long time, lady. Much longer than most. I can honestly say that my best years have been spent living this way. With the Wishbloom at my side, I feel wonderful. How's it going, Keen? Gas mask also with red in it. Empty glass jar, the ring, the scary book that we now know is the Wishbloom. The weed grows thick and tall in dark caverns and hates sunlight. It is entirely harmless, but does get an inert slime all over everything it touches. I know it's down here, but where to even begin looking? We're surrounded by a thick wall of sawgrass, any part of which could be covering it. It could take a lifetime to hack through all this. We need to be sure of our direction. This person is not breathing. That Myrtle? Because they got the ring, actually. 5 of 6 bullets remain in the pistol. One of them is in here. So that's really it, huh? No wonder she wanted me to do it. Tell me, do you enjoy your life? Expedition, contract. Well, Antoine's gone. The little I, Myrtle Song, hereby promise to give my share of the treasure to Eliza Swan if she is able to find the Wishbloom. So Myrtle's taken herself out of the mix. Hearns, Swan, Wiles. Swan's not getting the most. There's the Wishbloom. Whomever may find my cherished Wishbloom, I've tried to keep you away, but clearly my efforts have been in vain. So concludes my explanation of the Wishbloom's effect and the medium through which it acts upon its subjects. If you doubt what I have written here, brace yourself, then cast your gaze above the entrance. Do not be alarmed by my appearance. I mean you no harm. And there he is. He loves it. He loves being a turtle man. Haven't I looked at? Ah. Oh! This man is not breathing. Knockout monthly. What's your greatest strength in the ring? Strength and power. What weight class? Heavyweight. How do you generally win fights? Hire out my opponent, then strike. Total your score, 8-9. The Ogre. Gracklin. Gentlemen, are you tired of being a disgusting slob? Do you have a mountain of weight that you just can't shift? Your prayers have been answered. Take one pill with each meal and watch your figure transform. Not for men under 70 kilograms. Common side effects in lighter individuals include excessive hair loss and breaking out in purple spots. Dr. Darren's miracle fat-burning pills before and after. Oh, he also had blimp, max carry weight 300 quiffs. Oh my god. Okay, they did this part for us. 1.5 quiffs is a kilogram. 300 quiffs is 450 kilograms. Should be plenty. Oh lord. Oh lord. Eliza! Myrtle, can you hear me down there? We made it down. This place is teeming with that awful weed Myrtle showed us. Thank God she brought protective gear. Okay, oh, here we go. Oh, the boat. Well, that man's not breathing. He's got a mask. All their masks have different shit in them. Dr. Darren's Grasslin! 5 of 6 bullets remain inside the pistol. Pressure and envelope. Engine 1. Altitude, which you see is very much down. Inflate, deflate balloon. Engine 2. Pressure in balloon. You know, it has been hitting me with one of these this whole session, so I'm guessing this is the last one. It's time to really beat my ass. The Tommy Guns magazine is full. Still missing 2 spots. Is there more spots? Oh. Ansel, stop. Wait on nearby island. Stop. When I have it, I will activate beacon. Stop. Fly to beacon signal. Stop. Others may emerge from grotto with me. Stop. Bring Tommy. Stop. Ivan. Or bring Tommy, stop Ivan. And, oh, did I not look at something up here yet? Oh, his gas mask. Let's see, what other gas mask can I see? This one has like a little bit of this red stuff in it. And this one has significantly more of the red stuff in it. So we got the word. We got to figure out the words. Ooh, oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She gasped my message like Wishbloom. 3 events pages is crazy. I think he got straight tied to this tree. And this man was shot. I forget his name, I'll tell you. I think this is Marsh. Okay, so Ivan, Ansel, Myrtle, Eliza, Jasper, and Walter is now the binding. So let's work out the airship. Using right-left outputs to steer. Hydrogen provides a lift as it is less dense than air. Use air balloon to regulate altitude. Max carry weight 300. So the weight limit is 300. And he calculated the weight limit wrong. Very much wrong. I think. Yeah. I believe that would be 200. That should be 300 divided by 1.5, I think. I'll try to like fully math that in my head without like reminding myself of the base how to do that at all, while like also in the stream brain mode. And then I think the issue is I'm in a word mode, so having to jump to math is scary. Ivan's weight, Ansel's weight, the treasure's weight, and everyone's weight. So, Ansel says he's over 90. Oh, we have an at least here, so he's at least 90. And Ivan's taking those pills, so he's at least 70. And the treasure was at least what? Whoa! I just noticed this fucking lad over here. Hey, hold on. Hey, look at this. Hey, that's something down there in the corner. Hey, gamer. He does seem chill. I never did figure out what the deal is with these shards in the boots. These guys both have them. He doesn't. They don't. They've all got circles. He's got an X. He's got an X. Is this the muck that they were in? So they found the treasure that they brought up. You did hear that, Exca, it's true. You did hear that. The weed grows thick and tall in dark caverns and hates sunlight. She's not breathing. She has an empty glass jar. It's down here somewhere. Where to begin looking? Surrounded by a thick wall of sorrel glass. And they did figure it out. There's the skeleton thing from before. Also, there's a lot less cave. Cave has not been, has been going through it a little bit. Cracked open the chest. Potent sweet scent filled the room, sent into a fit of sneezing. I got to look back at the book again. At the medical book. The alligators may have been alive. Maybe Jinpo was alive. Kind of unclear what they're doing. Aside from killing them all. So they had to switch to those at least 100 kilograms, so... I guess the treasure's also at least 90. Well... No. All I know is they couldn't use the 51. So the treasure's at least 50. For a grand total of 210. Just barely over. Double check that math. Yeah, that's correct math. So just barely over the weight limit of the boat. Why boat in water? Okay. To turn left. You need to ensure that the left one is going to be weaker. Turn right. Make sure the left one is stronger. And then to ascend, you inflate the balloon. You inflate the balloon to descend. Shit, I hate it. It's 2 or fewer. I really hate it. Oh, wait. No, that didn't save me. I have something wrong in there. Probably the math. And I gotta stand here and just fucking think about it. Or... Did I just right? To ascend... No, wait. This is flipped. Oh! Oh, thank God that's the part that was wrong. I was scared. I was scared and afraid. Okay, now unfortunately I'm here. But at least that's out of the way. Okay. In 1797, blank the blank. So he was tasked with entering the grotto together with blank. They hid the treasure in a cave. Inside the cave, blank killed blank. Blank then blank the blank. Before exiting blank, the blank in a blank. Because this, blank the blank. But because blank was caught and sentenced to death. Walter Keane. No. Yes. Walter Keane. Blank the blank. Went in there together with Jinpo. Inside the cave. He was absolutely stabbed. He was stabbed for sure. Walter Keane killed Jinpo Jenkins. Walter Keane then stole the treasure. Stole the treasure. We're exiting. Walter Keane hid. He's found new sealed rig, see the mask removed. Wrapped. Wrapped the treasure. Grab the wish bloom. Stole the wish balloon. Not treasure, the wish bloom. In a vine or in a jar. Probably put in the jar because this masked the smell. But because blank blank, he was caught and sentenced to death. Because it activated? What is this thing? I guess it's just some paper he's got because he's a scribe. Or was it is it the shards? Or the shards just... Oh, no, here's the jar. Here's a jar. That's why they've got the shards. They came down and walked into this glass jar. But because Captain Triton sneezed, Walter Keene was caught and executed. Walter Keene. Walter Keene blank the blank. Drew the lot. Drew, sealed, exceeded mass, removed, stole, lost, shot, fought, prosperous, around. The sabotage the lot. Sabotage the lots. Sabotage lots. That what this paper really is. Yeah, look at the X. See that? The nick in that one. The X's all have nicks. The O's don't. He purposely set that up to get that. Oh, not wrapped. Sealed the wish bloom in the jar. Right? Okay. Sabotaged a lot, so he went to the cavern with Jimbo and hit that shit. They have to hide the chest because they're scared. This mask, maybe not smell? Maybe the weed? Or the putridium? No, it was the smell. Unless it was wrapping the wish bloom. That's what I mean. I'm overthinking the jar. Wrap the wish bloom in sorrel grass. Or was it putridium? It was putridium. Wrapped it in putridium. That's the smell. Because Jester sneezed, he was caught and sentenced to death. All these fuck. You know, I don't appreciate how much this game is making me look at the forbidden jars, the enemy. He said suddenly remembered that that's his bit about jars, and he's been saying jar, looking at jar all this time without having any anger, any reaction. Suddenly, maybe he should keep up the bit a little bit, like an adult. Classic Golden Idol ending where the plans of ages are undone by allergies. Okay. Blank, 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 and blank entered the grotto. Who didn't enter the grotto? What was Ivan? right? Who didn't enter the grotto? Probably Jasper, since he has the radio. So Eliza, Myrtle, Ansel, and Ivan entered the grotto and found not the wish bloom, but the treasure. While winching it up, blank, blank, a blank. Ooh. So he was shot with a gun. This gun's missing a bullet. This gun's missing a bullet. Tommy gun is full. Ansel, wait on nearby island. When I have it, I will activate beacon. Okay, Ansel didn't go into the... Ansel was the one who stayed apart. Jasper went in there too. You get out of here. You're done with. While witching it up. Ansel? No. No, he's the one with the instructions. Right? Also, he's Ansel. He's not Ivan. Ivan's... This is Ivan. I'm a fool. Ivan's who sent the message. I think? Yeah. While winching it up, Ansel received. Got a message. Sneeze found. Exceeded. Exceeded a weight limit. Oh no, there it is. Shut up. Ansel. When Ansel climbed out, Eliza and Myrtle got him. No, that's when Jasper climbed out. They restrained him. Now I'm getting my order of application of stuff wrong. Eliza and Myrtle are down there in the thing. Ivan and Ansel restrained him. Ansel then shot. Now Ivan then shot Ansel. Because see why? Ansel Marsh miscalculated. Miscalculated? Exceeded? Transformed to sabotage and fleet activated. I guess shit. What's he got on him? Got the key. Gun with a missing bullet. Unused gas mask. He didn't go in the grotto for sure. Does he have he's got a little bit of red. He was in there a little bit. His gas mask also has a little bit of red. He did go in. He did go in. Ansel's the one who didn't go in. Well, when'd she get up? Ansel activated a beacon? That part's a little uncertain. Yeah, Ansel was told to act to no. Ivan activated the beacon. Jasper came out, they restrained him. Ivan shot Ansel because he what? So if you don't have both Ansel and Ivan, the weight limit doesn't exceed, but the weight limit still did very much exceed. Or did he just fuck up the driving? Hold on, was that all a red herring? He inflated the balloon. So go down. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'm a con shot Ansel because he exceeded the weight limit. But Ivan fucked up driving it. He didn't know what he was doing. Yep. Okay. I felt like I fought my ass through that, but I got it. Golden idle time. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. Meanwhile, in the grotto. One sec. I just got really anxious about something. Gotta make sure. Okay, we're good. I just gotta absolutely make sure. Oh, wow. My ad just fired off. Damn. Rain is coming, and there's something I have to bring into the house. I should be able to finish this before that rain hits. God willing. Or I'm gonna be a bad boy. A series of unfortunate events. Classic Golden Idol. Like always, it almost gets a little tiring every time the thing that undoes the plan is like someone didn't know what the fuck they were doing and fucked up. Very rarely is there a hero. Fucking man from the last one who stopped the robot, that was a genuine hero. He figured it out. He solved the puzzle. Okay, so in the grotto. Scary text. Myrtle's song. Decided? Promised? Give Eliza Swan the treasure? Yeah, share the treasure. We also he did do a little manslaughter, but that was an accidental manslaughter. You can fuck up and fuse your dad to a tree and still be the hero of the story. It's the hero's journey. Step 1, fuck up and kill your dad. Treasure if she found the Wishbloom. To achieve this, she's got the empty jar. They love these fucking jars. After reading Walter Keene's letter, I think? Eliza Swan. Uchi, this Eliza Swan. Fucking what? Sabotage your gas mask? Hold on. Maybe. Her gas mask sure does have a lot more of the red, but she's actually in here. Got the green ink, just so you know that it wasn't him writing this. I think. No. It's a different color, right? Oh, very different. Very different. She's got the machete. She has been shot with a gun. What do you guys have up here? Gun. Red pencil. No, that's the correct color pencil. She legitimately wrote that note, I think. Unless, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. I just want shot her. Forged. Sabotage her gas mask. Maybe? I mean, she's shot just kind of in her body. Shot her in the body. Was it Myrtle Swan knew the Wishbloom's effect? The Blank's Wishbloom? Shot the... I feel like my brain's just not turning on here. Maybe I'm fucking up my order of events. Hold on. Okay, we're in the grotto time. Nothing up here matters anymore. We're in grotto time. Treasure of Captain Triton. Which is this box, I think. Probably because the magazine is full. You fool. Are these stink particles? Hold on. Those are stink particles. The weed grows, hates sunlight, harmless. So she knows what the Wishbloom does. The Wishbloom makes you buck wild. Be sure of our direction and the stink particles. She's not wearing a gas mask. Hold on. This is why removed her gas mask. Removed her gas mask? And followed the Wishbloom's smell? Then she read the letter. Knew the smell transformed people. And then Eliza blamified her. Uh-oh. 1800. Do you ever wish you could change the past, my love? No, darling. I already got my wish. And so much more besides. Epilogue. On February 27th, Blank and his crew blank a blank blank after Blank tipped off Blank. With the treasure in their possession, the Blank got blanked by the Blank's blank. Except for Blank, because he had no blank. Meanwhile, the Seven Seas Company blank for the blank, so the crew blank it. While doing so... Yeah, oh, fuck! Turn, blammo! Just as soon as she realized that, she was fucked over. While doing so, blank the blank, but it was blank and sentenced to blank and the blank. Okay. Jacques Triton and his crew pillaged a Lemurian ship. Was it a ship? Probably a ship. They're pirates. After Urgimp II tipped off their king. With the treasure in their possession, the crew got transformed. That's where they're all fucked up. Transforms not here. Infected? By the Wishbloom smell? Except for fucking, what was his name? Was it Elliot? No, was it Eleazar? Because he had no nose. Dude didn't have a nose. That was very important that man had a huge wooden nose. While the Seven Seas Company searched for the Wishbloom, so the crew hid it. While doing so, Walter Keane stole the Wishbloom. He was caught and sentenced to death in the grotto. No, fuck! Almost there. Jacques Triton and his crew pillaged a Lemurian ship after Urgimp II did off Walter Crean with the treasure possession. The crew got infected by the Wishbloom smell. For Eleazar Garner, because he had no nose. Seven Seas Company didn't know they were looking for the Wishbloom. Okay, that was it. They weren't looking for the Wishbloom, they were looking for the treasure. On his way back to the ship, Blank successfully blank everyone except Blank. We then blank. On the journey back home, the remaining crew members killed one another, except for Blank and Blank, who Blank with the Blank. After making it back to Blank, and then fatally wounded Blank, who in turn killed Blank. Meanwhile, back on the island, Blank and Blank also blank. Way back to the ship, Ada Baker successfully poisoned everyone except... What was Bro's name? Shit. I gotta go back. I don't want to go back. Except for... Stefan. And Stefan. Stefan. Did not kill Stefan. Except for Stefan Garner, who spared Ada Baker. On the journey back home, everyone died except for Eleazar and Stefan, who escaped the map. Making it back to shore? Port Armando. Stefan Garner transformed and fatally wounded. I was wondering what was going on there. That just clicked just now. In turn killed Stefan, I suppose. Back on the island, Walter Keane, Ada Baker also transformed. The Wishbloom smell infected the pirates during their journey to the island, though they didn't know it yet. After the poisoning, Stefan spared Ada, so she returned to the grotto to rescue Walter. The couple lived happily together until Ada's eventual death. In 1927, Myrtle convinced the expedition team to wear gas masks into the grotto, telling them the sorrel grass there was dangerous. When Eliza learned that the Wishbloom smell mutated humans into animal hybrids, she realized the real reason Myrtle had insisted on the masks, and that Myrtle had sacrificed Eliza's humanity to find the Wishbloom. Five years later, 1931. Five years later, Dredge happens. Fuck, it's a lot of cigarettes, man. Just bringing out some cigarettes for your boy Walter. Do I recognize that guy? I feel like I should recognize that guy. Is that Jasper? Just dropping off some cigarettes and books with the immortal Walter Keane. Yeah. And that's that. Yep, there's some heroes. I think that's Keen's brand. I mean, I think Keen's gonna smoke what they fucking give him. Though that could have been for what's her name? Also. Actually, on a second thought. I already forgot her name. Incredible. Eliza cigarettes. Actually, are these three the three actual, like, heroic figures in the story? Who's this guy again? Oh, yeah, he was the one who was in it for revenge. And fucking brought down the shitheads. And all their bullshit. And also there's the dog. And Walter and Ada, I guess. Well. Anything else flashing? No? Mr. Regicide. I mean, you know, he did a little Regicide, but I think it was good Regicide. Maybe it was good Regicide. I don't know. He did some fucked up shit. You can do a little Regicide. This society is built on fucking just Regicide. I don't remember the dog at all. Hold on. The dog must have been... I don't remember the dog at all. Anyway, alright. Well, that's the last DLC of Rise in the Golden Idol. We can take this one, and we can put it in the box. Another game down. I'm going to update my about page right now. I'm going to do it right now, live on stream, because I have to open Twitch anyway to figure out who to raid. Let me go ahead and... I got that. I did it. I golden idled. My brain's so good. I'm so smart. Oh my god, my stream started playing out here. That's us. It's worse. What's worse than hearing a recording of your own voice is hearing yourself live on tape delay. That's the worst it could ever possibly be, quite frankly. Never do that to yourself if you can help it. Alright, so I can take Rise of the Golden Idol off of this. Move that down to concluded programs. Nice. Do I have any other things I got to change up here? Any other games I started? Yofo 50 is going to be kind of evergreen on there. Wilds is kind of evergreen on there, though I don't know if I'll play it anytime soon. Crosscode, Smurfs, Quintet Saga, Gunvolt 2. God, I'm right at the end of Gal Guardian's Demon Purge. I just have to go back and get, like, the real endings. Got Palworld on there, the Enshrouded Arc. Shadowgate 2 Area Friday the 13th. I think I didn't start anything new. I didn't start anything new, right? That's everything. Look Outside! Look Outside has to go in there now. That's right. I'll get back to that pretty soon. I'll put it right here. Look Outside 2.0 specifically. There we go. Submit that. I'll get back to Look Outside eventually. Next stream, though, tomorrow, we're going to get back to Illusion of Gaia. I'll make sure I post about that a little bit ahead of time. Did I finish Gunvolt 2? No, sir. No, I did not. But what I did is I'm locking in to Crosscode. I had locked into something else that I guess I did finish. I think. Hold on, my brain exploded. Everything's going bad inside my head. I have to look at this again. I have to look at everything again. Hang on, I've got to. Oh no! I heard myself again. I'm gonna die. I know it launched in the Quintet Saga. I think that's pretty much. Yeah, I locked in finishing Crosscode and going through the Quintet Saga because I gotta start playing old games. I've retro in my thing, so it's got to be in there. What? Did something go wrong? Did something crash? Rip Jug, did something crash? Or are you just saying that? Don't scare me. You're scaring me. Is it Rip me because I heard my own voice? Because that's accurate. What's up, Castavoid? But alright, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close us out. No, you just saying, it just scared me. Tomorrow, usual time, is gonna be back to Illusion of Gaia. And I think right now we're gonna go ahead and raid Mr. Cool. Mr. Cool's doing Blender Archie. He's working on his 3D model. And Mr. Cool's cool. So I'm gonna drop you guys off on his doorstep. So tomorrow, Illusion of Gaia. Sunday, who knows? Sunday's a weird day. Maybe Smurfs. Little Smurfs action. Get Smurfs back in there. Maybe Look Outside. We'll see. Did I type that right? I did. All right. Thank you guys from now. I hope you had fun listening to me repeat words and yell at them over and over again. I think I really, like, doing this in 3 days really helped my momentum because I feel like I crushed this one. I feel like I did a great job and had a big, strong brain. But, yeah. All right. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. You enjoy Mr. Cool. You chill out. Smurf Outside. Write that down. We'll work on that later. All right. Good night, dear friends. Good night.